game number 1 in the winner brackets finals. On the blue team, it's going to be Relics and Friends. Zace will be playing as the Rainer. Mur onto the ETC. We got not Zach F. That's actually really just Zach F. He will be the Rhaegar. We also got Kopi playing as the Muradin. Trinity will be playing as the Jaina. And on the red team, myRevenge. Zappy will be playing as the Zeratul. We can Sliderbite. He'll be playing as Leoric. Foe. Looks like he's going to be the Karzim. Miss Sviner will be playing as Tyrael. Capricorn onto the trusty Vala. We've seen Capricorn's Vala before throughout the entire day here, and it seems like it's very, very good. We've seen his Vala dish like what 52,000 damage in the last series against Lala's Land. Definitely, you could identify 3 of the top teams into this competition: Relics and Friends, myRevenge, and Lala's Land. Okay, in terms of talent options, it's going to be Seasoned Marksman, Double Neck Guitar probably. No, Rolling Like a Stone, my bad. I remember the name wrong. Conjurer's Pursuit as well as Reverberation, Spiritwalker's Grace, Composite Arrows probably for Vala. Reanimation, Zeratul undecided. Probably going to be Seasoned Marksman or Block. Nah, going to be Seasoned Marksman. Block is because of Rainer, that's the only main reason why. Regen Master, okay, Regen Master is also viable. But I kind of like Block over Regen Master because you have the Rainer there. Transcendence as well as another Regen Master for Tyrael. So far, everything looks very standard in terms of laning options. And not Zach F is going to be on the top part of this battleground. Foe, Capricorn, and Zappy is going to be there as well, applying some form of lane pressure. Bottom lane, we got Miss Spiner here by himself. Zace will be joined by Trinity also, looking for a bit of an off flank. And Mur is also just rotating a little bit, but Trinity with the Blizzard, not gonna snag the takedown there. Zappy in some trouble. Seems like there's a tool, has to blink back out, but not gonna get that. Capricorn swings by Mur now, dropping a lot of HP, will be okay. But rotating both between the top as well as the mid lane, myRevenge. They don't strike me as a lineup that's got an insane rotation mechanic, but they're making it work with Zeratul. Zeratul has been rotating a lot, really. Gopi on the mid lane against Alexa Sliderbite. And you got Mur getting spotted out here by Druid's Might. Bottom lane, Zace needs to be very careful here. And it seems like the Singularity Spike will not really do anything much. But Vala does a lot extra burst. Yeah, so Vala with the multi-shot build instead of the Hungering Arrow build. So far, teams in SEA, they really like the Composite Arrow standard Vala build. They don't really innovate Vala with more of the Siphoning Arrow or any Hungering Arrow buffs. Zeratul and Capricorn going for a very early siege camp. We'll get that nicely started out. Same goes for Relics and Friends by both Mur and Trinity. So, very, very dry early game for this battleground. The battleground is big, and the teams, they're just rotating a little bit, but they're not enough for any pickups yet. And level 4 both sides, so we got more talent options to talk about right now. Focus attack for Rainer, as well as what looks like the Double Neck Guitar. There we go, we finally have that here. And Snowstorm coming in, Thunderburn, and Feral Hot. Yeah. For Vala, it looks like it is going to be the standard multi-shot build with Arsenal going in to fire some grenades. Heart and Bones for Lyric. Focus attack on the Zeratul, as well as Protective Shield on Karazim. Even in depth for Tyrael. Sliderbite getting stunned already. The chain stun's just a little bit damage there. Sliderbite's going to be okay. Zappy on the back line, going up against Trinity. Frostbolt not really connecting there. But Foe with a bit of a heals as well. Do note that they decided to let Zace solo the bottom side. So they're really just trying to buy some time here. The objective of Relics and Friends is not to go in to stack up this tribute. They're just trying to poke a little bit, but Zagaf and Kopi dropping a lot of HP. Kopi's gonna go down. Mur now having to pull back. No power slide, and Mur also looking like he's gonna take the fall. No, not yet. Zappy still has got a bit of extra help here. But the tribute will go to Capricorn. And Zace is going to trade the bottom tower. Looking for a second one right now with Inspire. Going to try and tank up the damage a little bit. But 4 minutes in, and so far level lead negligible for myRevenge. Very, very close game in the early part of this. Well, you could say first game. We got level 7 suit for RNF, but for myRevenge, they're gonna go and spec into Lingering Apparition, follow through, as well as Echo of Heaven, and better momentum, even Searing Attacks. So very standard stuff all year round, nothing surprising yet. For Relics and Friends, we are gonna be looking at the Piercing Bolt from Muradin. Also gonna see this Earth Shield that's gonna help, you know, give Lightning Shield, allowing the ally an extra shield there that absorbs 1 damage. It's just a little bit more shield there. This looks like it's Frostbitten. Yes, it is. And also going to see Revolution Overdrive. This is the talent build that I normally go for when I play Rainer as well. But Myr now taking a lot of damage. Trinity swings by. Blizzard's going to connect. The takedown of Myr's going to be successful. Zappy goes in. Nice wipe out there. We also got Trinity just looking for a little bit of damage against the back line. Capricorn channeling up the tribute. We got 2 warriors just nicely zoning them out. 2 tributes going to myRevenge. And Relics and Friends, they have to play very, very safe right now. The next tribute will spawn right at the 10 minutes, rather level 10 mark. And we all know Relics and Friends, they need to get level 10 for sure, because the next tribute will be hotly contested by both teams. Daze. A little bit of burst coming out from Zappy. Singularity Spike not really connecting. The top lane, we got Nog ZF right here. It's the support war at the top part of this battleground. Yet another mercenary camp going towards Relics and Friends. And I wish I could scream something like please fight, but these guys are just not going to care about that. Trinity is also going to be able to try and land Cone of Full successfully on the mid lane. Everything else looks to be very standard and normal. And now the mercenary camp, the Siege Giants, now going towards myRevenge. Tribute's going to spawn right about now. This is going to be close. I think myRevenge may get a level 10 first. Timing of the tribute is impeccable for myRevenge. On the side here for RNF, Relics and Friends, they are forced to go and take up this next fight without their heroics. 7-sided strike, Void Prison. Void Prison buying more time. Not Zagraf may not be able to try and cancel this one here. But the team will be able to do that. It will be the Void Prison wasted completely. Blizzard connecting a little bit on the back line. Capricorn again with the straight aggressive maneuvers coming in. But Relic's taking it really slow. And now Zagraf has to be very careful here. With a bit of the chain heal, we'll be okay. Now this is the time where you're going to see the Mosh Pit connecting only on 1 target. Judgment being used just to cancel Myr. Here comes the help from Hyperion. Battle Cruiser Kopi going in a little bit. Misfina now dropping a lot. Trinity now also needs to pull back. He needs to know that Zappy's going for the tribute. And the Cone of Cold connecting, but Trinity is going to get blasted alive there. Zappy also going to take the fall. The Power Slide will connect again. Zay's now in a lot of trouble. Needs to pull back, will not do so successfully. Much of the Black King also not really connected, but there goes the 7-sided strike by Myr now dropping. Myr will go down. Following Capricorn wants a little bit more, not Zach F. The heal's not in place. Capricorn going to try and channel this one up. I think he's going to get it for the team, and the curse will go against Relics and Friends. myRevenge with spectacular gameplay on their part. Very, very nice patience from foe, not popping the 7-sided strike unless absolutely necessary, and against a single target. They're also going to go for a boss. We got a replay ready. Let's pull that out. So Slider Bite here, taking a little bit too much damage. And look at the 1-man mosh pit. It could have been a little bit better, but he wanted to lock down the Karazim specifically. Kopi a little bit too aggressive here on his dive forward. Unfortunately, what really harmed the team there was the Tyrell's very own Archangel Ralph Trinity going down first, and then the next damage dealer Zace also in a lot of trouble. Slider by here with much of Black King, and Capricorn's backline doing a lot of work. So 7-sided strike taking off Myr, and that's gonna be for that fight there. Now back to real time. We got level 11 against level 12, and both sides with one boss. Trinity. Ah, the gets gone already. That is not gonna help him at all. Trinity is gonna take the fall. Zappy Capri. This is the Zakapri combo, and I think it worked out really well. So Relics and Friends not having the early game lead against a team like myRevenge, it is going to be pretty hard for them. Myr taking a little bit of beating there, has to pull back. We got the bottom 4 dropping a lot of HP right now. And the rest of MYR actually going directly for the Bruiser Cam on the left side of this map. They're also going to get it without any contest from the rest of Relics and Friends. So level 13 already. Frost Shot's going to be the pick here for Vala, as well as Spell Shield. Wormhole, Quicksilver, it seems like. Yep, it is. Imposing Will. And definitely 6 takedowns against 3. Very even and close game. Although RNF didn't really have the extra takedowns, but they've got some form of lane EXPs addressed at least. The Soak was slightly better because of the early game. Raynor didn't go to the top tribute. Gopi will spot out Slider Bite. And we're also going to see yet another Bruiser Cam. So my revenge strategy here really just go to the cams, pick it up, and create a bit of a distraction against Relics. Relic strategy, they are still working on it. But I do believe that they have the late game because of Raynor. Season Marksman Raynor, late game is going to be really good. Healing Surge as well as Thunder Strike. Improved Ice Block. Showstopper. Showstopper reduces damage by 25%. I wish they buffed this a little bit to about 40% or even 30%, because I think that's going to be really good for ETC to be a lot more viable in the competitive scene. Because he is a very good warrior, but the problem with him is that his HP is just a tad too low. They recently just buffed his HP up a little bit, so that would be pretty good. So tribute against spawning. This will be the 4th tribute of the game and the first for both of these teams. There was a curse going out in favor for myRevenge. Mid fort will go down. And you also can see the rest of myRevenge is rotating to the tribute point. All kind of close. A nice Void Prison. Zappy goes in. Harassment damage will pop back out. And no blink right now. Zappy using the extra Void Prison just to try and save himself, but not going to be very useful because of the positioning by Zace. Gopi misses the Stun Bolt, unfortunately, but they're also going to try a pullback. They lost a tribute to myRevenge, the 4th one in a row. With the mid lane aggression, Kopi there as well. And we're going to see Raynor soaking out the top lane, Lyric at the bottom. Very, very fair and even so far. Waiting for level 16 on both sides before Raynor can do a lot of work. But yes, it's going to be Giant Killer. And on the side of Jaina, I thought that Ring of Frost would be slightly better, but going for Water Elemental is all not that bad. Capricorn now. A lot of trouble. The burst is really coming from Trinity. The pickoff is also going to happen here. So down goes Capricorn. And this is where Relics and Friends will start to get a little bit extra lead. It's going to be Numbing Blast for sure. And Titan Waves, Healing Surge, going down. Slider Bite with a bit of the Skeleton Swing, have to pull back out. It will be Speed Metal and Bullseye even. But yep, the tribute has spawned already, and Raynor is not going to go for it. It seems like he's going to give it up to Zappy. He needs to really stop this. If he cannot stop this, it's a big problem here. Zappy's going to get the tribute. So 2 up on 3 already. Kopi still giving chase against Foe. Does not have Stumbled. It's going to be on cooldown now. Foe is just buying some more time. Raiden dash to his ally there. Blizzard only 1 charge connecting on Foe. But Zace from the back lines here. Popping by. Mur. As the ETC taking a lot of beating. Kopi's pulling back again. We got Kopi taking way too much damage. Mur maybe looking for a 5-man mosh pit. I don't know about that. Just hit by Kopi now taking too much damage. Will go down first. Great 7-sided strike. Mur still holding on. Actually, the mosh pit is not going to be available there. Unfortunately, I think it got cancelled already. Judgment connecting on Mur as well. And they have to pull back, but Trinity taking way too much damage. Now popping the Water Elemental. And Zappy also going to pick off the takedown there. Zay's trying to connect Foe a little bit. Down goes Tyrael. Mur's still going to be okay. And all of a sudden, it seems like myRevenge is the one that's going down. Foe has to be very careful. The Quicksilver is going to help both Karazim as well as Lyric a little bit. We'll try and see if we can pull out a replay for that. But not Zaga channeling up the tribute right now. This is the first one for Relics and Friends. Gotta be very careful about the positioning against this boss here. And if Golem, looking like it's gonna go down without much of a contest here. So level 16 is gonna be Bullseye here coming out as well as Speed Metal. Let's pull out the replay first before the next fight happens. Okay, so this is what happened here. You're looking at Zays with a bit of a nice box out. This is where he used the Mosh Pit. Unfortunately, it got cancelled out quickly. And it's completely on cooldown after that. myRevenge could play very well. And I think we actually have a fight in real time, so we're going to pop back to a real time fight right now. Actually dropping a lot of HP due to the Judgment. Does have the Mosh Pit up. Needs to wait for a choke point. There goes the Ancestral Healing, and now can actually take the fight. Looking for the opportunity to go in with the Power Slide. Frostbolt just to try and scout a little bit. And Foe. Wow, we are going to see two-man Mosh Pit. Foe going down. That's the healer gone already. Merge is locking him in absolutely 100%. There is no way anyone else could have stopped that. Without Judgment as well, there's nothing the rest of the team can do against the ATC. Going for a second tribute right now. There is the Void Prison up on Zeratul, however, and only the Avatar. Not Zagaf. Channeling up a second tribute again. Waiting for Zappy. Nope, they're gonna get a tribute. Zappy spots the boss attempt, has the Void Prison, gets stunned by Kopi. A very wild Stormbolt connecting there. Gotta be careful. Kopi has to be on a stumbling point. Yes, he is. Zappy's gonna pull back. We'll be okay. Rest of the team just nicely respawning about now. 5 seconds before Karazim rejoins the team. And we have a boss pushing the top lane for Relics and Friends. Level 18 against level 19. 9 takedowns against 8. And Trinity at the bottom part of this battleground looking to address those Siege Giants. So far, so good. Blood for blood, as well as imposing presence, what looks like double bombs. And even the Holy Ground, blinding speed. Blinding speed is going to be really important for Foe, but he does not have the damage tacked up on that. Kopi dropping, Void Prison connecting. Kopi needs to go into the Void Prison right now, will do so. Capricorn looking for the strafe. Does not have the Mosh Pit for the next 30 seconds. There goes a little bit extra help onto Zace. The 7-star strike not really useful there, but Ancestral Healing will keep him safe. Zappy dropping a lot of HP now. Zappy going down. Zappy will get hurt by Raynor. And on the flip side, Trinity now in a lot of trouble. The rest of the team is going to come back. There is the Ice Block. It will be addressed as well. Kopi in position already. Pops Avatar. Now will try and get out of the way of the Much of Black King. He does have Mosh Pit in just about 1 second. Looking for the perfect engagement right now by Kopi. He's trying to buy time for the rest of the team. Zays with both of the storm forward, in fact. And ETC Mosh Pit, this is going to be big, but we do have the Judgment to cancel that. And that is not going to be a takedown on both the Vala as well as the Tyrael. Foe actually going to try and mount up here, but Trinity coming in from behind. It's Gold Coin versus Gold Coin. Who is the Ritual Man is going to win right here. Foe, unfortunately, will end up in bags. So Zays looking for the mid lane push-in. We'll get it. The curse is also going to happen here. Great play there. But it's really just that the team had a better late game strategy than anyone else there. There's also Bolt of the Storm, which is why he could actually bolt into a favorable position. And no rewind up on Rhaegar, just the Storm Shield. Rewind's going to be up on Muradin, so that's doubled stun. He does not have stun up on level 16. There's no impact on the Dwarf Toss. Okay, we're also going to see 6 Golems going, or 6 Giants going towards the blue team. Red team getting cursed, and what a comeback mechanic this is. Alright. 5 seconds before the whole team respawns inside of MYR. With an aggressive power slide. Capricorn dropping a lot of HP, will go down first. Unfortunately, they're not going to allow Foe to heal that up. That means that Relics and Friends, they know that they have a very good position right now. Another 50 seconds before Capricorn respawns. And the rest of myRevenge are not even soaking the EXP to get a level 20. They need 20, they need the Heroics, or rather the Storm Talons. Slider Bite getting slowed by the Water Elemental. It would expire. Zace is getting bursted down by Singularity Spikes. Kopi, Zace, you want a little bit more. They will get that key, and they have to pull back right now. So myRevenge needs to get level 20 before they can put up an even fight. In terms of all 3 keeps on their side, they are all down, by the way. And 3 keeps still up and standing. Even a gate is still standing for Relics and Friends. Looking for mid-lane aggression coming in from the front right now. The main door is getting hammered on. But they need that 20 and they need it fast. They don't have a mechanic to get a 20. Zeratul top lane getting caught off guard. Oh, Wormhole's back out here. Trinity Frostball not going to connect, but Zaze will spot him with a very nice penetrating over. Zappy just buying more time. Zappy now getting caught off guard. Rest of the team not even in the vicinity yet to save the member there. Foe now having to pull back up with the extra Radiant Dash. Will be able to do just that. Kopi, Zaze, not Zagaf, Trinity, and Myrrh. Looking for the game-ending moment right now. 50 seconds. And Karzim not even given a chance to use the 7-sided strike. Lockdown there is real. The whole team now from Relics and Friends knocking onto the core. Wanting to pick up a bit of a fight with Capricorn. Capricorn getting bursted down by Jaina. And the Blizzard is going to connect. Misfinder not really doing anything in the back lines. We got Slide Bite and Misfinder pulling back out. And Zappy calls GG. So Relics and Friends, they will win this first game. Another mosh pit on Capricorn. And you got much of the blocking coming up by the Lyric. But it's pretty sure that they're not going to waste their time on Lyric here. The core will drop, and RNF will win game number 1. A very systematic take of this game. They were down in the early game, but they played safe. They made sure they come back really, really well in the late game, and I think that's good to see. Alright, we're preparing a replay for you guys, but it's basically just Zeratul getting out of position. Reina with 55k damage, now we're talking. And let's pull out a replay. So this is the problem here. Rest of the team was not even in the vicinity. Myrrh with a nice lockdown. Slider by deciding to pull back. The rest of the team also thinking that Zeratul is already lost cause. Foe getting stunned, I think, somewhere here. Yep. No, actually, yeah, there we go. Bullseye on the penetrating round. And Karazimi is going to take the fall, but very good bursty build coming on in general from Relics and Friends. You got Raynor as well as Jaina. Jaina's still the best when it comes to applying that lane burst. Mo with the power slide, just too good as a lockdown against any targets. And this is where Misfinder is doing his best to try and hold off the aggression, but not able to do anything in that instance. Yeah, Mosh Pit even being used here just to take care of that. I've seen most casual players go for non-Bolt system lineup here. Tour Boss is the name there. I think Tour Boss is pretty okay, but what Bolt of the Storm provides that Tour Boss doesn't is the ability to leap over walls. So lots of nooks and crannies. My bad. You want to make sure that at least you will be able to stay safe. That's why we have that build there. All right, we'll be back again with game number 2 real soon. Hope you guys enjoyed that constant coverage. This is Babel. Shout out to sponsors Gigabyte and Nvidia. We'll be back real soon. Don't go anywhere. Ring of Frost there, sorry. Misfinder going in. Judgment getting cancelled. Zaze there with a nice extra charge, but still the second Judgment connected quickly on the Trinity. Misfinder going to take the fall, and also going to see Gravity Lamps connecting on Zappy.